After returning from a short break following the Cheetah Challenge, Victor and his charges were back at training in preparation for the upcoming EPCR Challenge. We caught up with our Director of Rugby, Frans Steyn, to hear his thoughts on the upcoming tour.
I think the biggest thing is I think everybody got a chance in the Currie Cup and the SA Cup earlier in the year, so we know where we stand with all the players and they know as well. So firstly, I think it was good for some players to play a little bit of high level of rugby in the Toyota Challenge, so it's good for us giving some players that exposure. Depth-wise, everybody's healthy, not everybody, but most of them are healthy and training and working hard, so looking forward to a new challenge, and the guys are working hard at the moment. I'm just happy I'm not playing anymore.
We also spoke to JP du Toit and Dr. Taryn Thomas about some of our injured players, but also what challenges they face when travelling and how they prepare while touring in a foreign country.
Yes, we had quite a bad year with a little bit of injuries this year, but I think we've got it under control right now. We've got, I think, 3 or 4 big kind of injuries. Cameron Dawson sustained a calf injury. He's going to be out for probably a couple of months. And then guys coming back is guys like Opa Mohoje and Marco Jansen van Vieren. They sustained an MCL injury, and they're currently back in training with the guys, and they are doing their return to play, and I think they'll be ready for the EPCR competition. And then we've got James Verity-Am. He's still recovering from a serious knee injury. So that's about all the big injury concerns for us at the moment.
I think our main factor is sometimes the language barrier, especially if we don't have a liaison officer or one of the players that can just help us translate. But secondly, some of the stock, the medical stock that we can take with. So because of the weight with the bags, we can't take a huge amount of stock with. For example, if there's, let's say the player eats something, or all the players eat the same stuff, and there's food poisoning, we don't have enough medication for each and every single one of them because of the weight management that we have to go with. So that's another challenge. So we can't take flu meds for every guy, especially when we're going out to Europe and it's cold. But yeah, we do make a plan just with the manager, our manager, and then also just the doctors that work on site. So we can get around it. It's just not so easy like when we're here. We make sure we obviously have the big jackets and the guys are stocked with proper kit, just with the changes. And then we do help them with immune boosters. So sometimes we help with travel packages. So we make sure that they get their slow mag in for recovery and other vitamins, and just have a kit just to help them just with the changes in the weather there.
Yes, and something people don't think about, if it's cold, you don't actually drink enough water because it's cold. So we really try to keep the guys hydrated even while it is cold. Because if you maybe practice, or if you're at a hot place, you naturally drink a lot of water. So I think rehydrating and recovery is also a big part, especially in cold toestanden. Sorry.
I think through the last year, we've had good support. There were some people that were complaining a lot, but still, at least somebody's talking about us and sharing the frustration and cheering us on when we do well. For me, at this stage, we need to do well week in and week out. We need to play a proper brand of rugby. And then, like I said earlier, we need to win. How we do it, how they do it on the field, doesn't matter at this stage, but we need to win the competition.
We've been abroad many times, and it's a tough place to be because we only have ourselves. But it's proven last year that we are a good touring team, and we get to, there's something when we tour, we get the bond, everything just comes right, the bond comes right, communication gets better, and we know what's coming. We know the fans that side, how they love their teams and stuff. And we always fall into our teammates that, okay, we need each other, and we know what it will give to the supporters in South Africa when we perform at our best and win the matches that side. And so from the fans in South Africa, we always give our best. So we appreciate the messages and on all the socials and stuff, and the excitement from them for us to do better overseas. That drives us, and the coach always reminds us, okay, guys, this is not about you. It's all about where we want to go, where we want to take this union. So the goal is clear. and what we do is in line with what we want to achieve, and fans are the big part of this union as well, and we always appreciated the comments after the games, even if it was tough or we came close or we win the game. We just appreciate the fans, and we just ask them to always send us those messages and support us from home, even if it's tough times. And yeah, we just love our fans, and we play for them, and we play for the union, we play for the Bloemfontein as well. And yeah, Free State is not just Bloemfontein, it's the whole Free State. We try to bring everyone to drive from far and come here. And it's always nice when we travel as well. We stop like in the middle and we get one or two Cheetah fans. They'll be like, no, we were there last weekend, and so we're doing it for the whole province, not just Bloemfontein. And yeah, we just want to say we appreciate you guys and we love you, and yeah, just keep those messages coming, and yeah, we'll play for you guys, and it drives us.
Wow!